Hey everyone, Greg Too Good here. Welcome to this week's episode of Bushnell Presents Prairie Pursuit. This week I'm going to be teaming up with Trailrunners, Labrador Retriever dogs and puppies from Big River, Saskatchewan. We're going to be training and working with our dogs throughout the entire year. We're going to be preparing them for the hunting season that's coming up here in 2021. But throughout the season, throughout the summer months, we're going to be testing their skills at some of the local hunt tests for dogs around the prairies.
Bushnell presents Prairie Pursuit, brought to you by Bushnell Canada. Never miss. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. JB's Sausage Supply. Visit jbsausagesupply.com. North Pro Sports, performance archery and arms. Trailrunners K9 Training Center and Labrador Retriever dogs and puppies. Holt Lake Lodge Adventures.
I've had Satie for about 3 years now. Over the years, we've had some fantastic hunts out in the field. It's so much fun having Satie along. She has so much fun. It's incredible to be out there, have the birds come in, knock down a bird, send the dog. It's the work before. It's the time we spend beforehand, the training that we put in before the hunt that needs to get done so that they're physically fit, they're able, they're confident, and they're capable of doing the job when we get out in the field. Here, girl. And after taking Satie up to Trailrunners to meet Chris and Fran, do some training. All right, so super excited. Just made the 5.5-hour trek north to Trailrunners. We're here at Big River, Saskatchewan, and Satie and I are gonna do a little bit of training. We're gonna hook up with some new gun dogs, some new people working with their dogs that have been trained by Trailrunners. Excited to meet everybody, see what the dogs are up to. So we're down in the puppy room at Trailrunners, and it's feeding time for the new pups. So what are you feeding them?
This is a mix of milk, eggs, and raw food. And it's got a little bit of kibble, special milk, and even some flaxseed and stuff too. Got everything they need. Stay strong and healthy.
So colors is a black lab bred to a black are all black puppies. Yellow to yellow are all yellow puppies. Chocolate to chocolate are all chocolate puppies. But then we have chocolate yellow factored. We have black yellow factored. And we have blacks that can carry yellow and chocolate. So when people call and they need a puppy, I say, you know what? We look at temperament first and color second. But we can have one mom that can have yellow, chocolate, and black puppies, all from the same litter. So it's not chocolates are dumb and blondes are dumb and blacks rule, because that is the way it's been in the hunting world. Yes, you need a mom and a dad. It's called genes, genetics, and that's how we figure it out.
So finally arrived up at Big River. We're at Trailrunners now. And as you can see behind me, what do we got, Chris? We got five new dogs.
5 clients with their dogs.
Yeah.
They've all been trained. And now it's the day they're going to take their dogs home, so they're all learning the drill.
Right on. So it looks like they're having lots of fun. Excited to be here. Excited to meet them and the dogs. Let's go introduce ourselves.
I'm Mark Gillard. This is Bill.
I'm Lance Albert. This is my dog Bo and my daughter Lear.
This is Lola, and I'm Nicholas Dobson.
I'm Ethan Claybeck, and this is Tango.
I'm Dylan, and this is Keela.
Okay, we're doing a drill. We've done the mud hut. Now we're gonna learn to stay in a coffin blind. So guys, get in your coffin blind. But all the dogs are at different levels. Some of them are already in the hut. Some of them are working beside the hut. This one is getting used to just everything going on. She's on overload, but she's gonna work it out. Let's call in the bird. Call the bird.
Down, down. Good. Good boy, Bo.
Hey, no more chat. Just whistle. Land. Whistle. Whistle.
Stay. Drop. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Good boy,
Okay,
Bo.
Land.
Good.
This time I want you close in. Ethan.
Tango.
Down.
Yep.
Bo.
Yep.
Mark.
No.
Call her in.
Good girl. Heel.
Good job.
Down.
Good job. All right. Nicholas.
Lower. Fetch.
I'm gonna tell you everything that I can to see you guys get better and better and better. Hey, help her. Help her.
Hey. Hey. Hey, hey. Mark. Hey. Fetch.
I feel if we work together, that's how you get to the top. Here. Hey, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So what's going on is she's on overload. All this stuff, but guess what? She's starting to do it. And we're gonna keep at it, keep at it. So what happens when you always do it right? It becomes a way of life. So they gotta ignore all the distractions and focus out here. Hey, 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 hey. Don't allow her away with that. That's her just talking back at you. No, director. You're a director. There you go, much better. Okay, so no force. Okay, control break. So let's say Tango gets so excited, he goes.
Hey, here.
Now it depends on the judge. They will put ribbons.
Cassie. Back here.
If the dog goes past that ribbon, flagging tape, you're out. But if, let's say, he goes to the fireplace and you go here and he comes back, that's a controlled break.
Back here. Here.
Where it really proves your leadership is when you don't have a collar on the dog or a leash. The thing is, the more you train your dog, the better they're gonna get, and they're gonna go out there and do their work. This is their first time running. So, first time running, they're overwhelmed by everything. Okay? Good practice. Good practice.
So Satie and I have spent a pile of time together, you know, whether it's in our backyard at home, maybe in a park or in a field, but we've also had a chance to get up to Big River, the honor and privilege to spend some time with Chris and Fran up there, work firsthand with the dogs and get the tips and the information we need so that we're heading in the right direction with our training.
You see my dog laid down? I failed because my dog laid down. Even if you see the dog ready to break, tell him to sit, not even 1 inch off the ground. That bum is on the ground.
Bill. Hey. See. Tango. Here.
And it's really important when dogs get together that you introduce them.
you know, maybe just like a brief introduction to Satie at that moment. He's like, okay, I'm gonna set the tone here.
Yeah.
And Satie was probably coming back at him a little bit too, because she's got a little bit of a mouth on her.
Yeah.
So tell them down and don't let them go in front of you. So remember we learned about space. Satie has a bubble.
Never owned a dog before. Talked to Fran on the phone quite a bit on, hey, what do I got to do? I've never owned one. Where do I start? It starts at the foundation. You can't jump ahead. There's no sense jumping ahead, because you go ahead once and you'll be back twice.
I will never dock a dog for trying. If they're trying, good girl Lola. Yay Lola. Did you see progress?
Yes, for sure.
Yes. Take her! That's a breaking dog.
Like, he broke a couple times because I wasn't being that top dog to him. But when we saw him work with Fran, he was spot on. So that shows me that I need to pull up my socks and let him know I'm the top dog. You gotta listen to me. And that's that. Yeah.
Junior dogs they're like kids. They need babysitters.
She was always pushing ahead of me, and she had the attitude that, okay, if I want to go pick up the bird, I'll go pick it up. If I don't want to go pick it up, I'll just take my time, maybe walk out. And she would literally pick up by 2 feathers and just walk back as slow as she possibly could. She got tuned in pretty good.
You want excellence from your dogs, then you have to have somebody else shoot for you. Ethan!
Tango.
Take him tango. Take your dog and one buddy shooting and go have a good time.
Here.
Building blocks, good word. One thing at a time. Don't overload your dog or they'll shut down.
Deal. Deal. Sit there. Drop. Good boy. Kettle. Every time I come back, I always read the sign, you know, whatever you let your dog do, it learns to do. And
Here.
I mean, Fran obviously cares for all her dogs, but they still listen, you know.
What I recommend is that the dog handler does not hunt.
If you've ever had a dog with you along for a waterfowl hunt, you know how much fun it is. And if not, get into it. It's so much fun having Satie along. She has so much fun. It's incredible to be out there, have the birds come in, knock down a bird, send the dog. We haven't had her out for pheasant a whole lot or any upland hunts, but for the waterfowling, it's so much fun. The amount of work it takes to put a waterfowl hunt together, put them to work, make our life easy. And it's not even work for them. They just have, Satie just has the time of her life out there. So my stomach's turning a little bit right now because right at the end, I said drop. She dropped the bird to me, and I dropped it. Morning, Satie. Morning. You got a big day today. Are you ready for your test? You studied hard. Come on, let's go. Okay, so it's test day. We've done a lot of training at home. We've gone up to Trailrunners at Big River and worked with Fran and Chris for a few days. Today it's test day. We're heading out to the Regina Retriever Club for Satie's first test. Pretty excited. I think she's excited. Doesn't really know it yet. Gonna actually be working with some real birds today, so she always gets jacked up with that. So let's get going. All right, so we're just following the convoy to get to the junior hunt test. So it's kind of neat. They have a few different locations here for testing, and it's exciting to see all these new spots. First spot looked awesome.
Welcome. Use a leash on your dog. Keep it under control. This is Junior. Let's have some fun. We hope to see you guys come back to Senior. Good run, friend. Dog number 10 to the line, please.
This is their first time running. So, first time running, they're overwhelmed by everything. Hey, good practice.
Move blind till it's our turn. Okay, so Satie had her number called after the first test, which means she moves on to the second test, which is in water. And we just got to this location. You can hear the ducks quacking and the guns going in the background. So Satie's going to be getting pretty excited in here. I'm excited to see what she can do in the water. Yeah. Interesting, Satie made a run, but the throw was no good. They're going to give her another chance. Round 2 went way better. She had 2 birds in the water. They were great throws. She retrieved them perfectly. So my stomach's turning a little bit right now because right at the end, I said drop. She dropped the bird to me, and I dropped it.
Satie, owner, handler, Gregory Sugar.
Yay! First test, first pass. Yay!
I'm relieved because I dropped the bird. What's this? What's this? You got a ribbon. Look what you did. Day 1 in the books. We're going to get on to day 2 tomorrow and try and do it all over again. Yesterday, Satie did a fantastic job. She got her first ribbon, which is the first step of 3 towards getting a junior hunt title. And today we just wrapped up day number 2. I thought she did a fantastic job. She passed the first segment, and hopefully she passed the second. And that would give us 2 ribbons and be ready to go for the next one. We're going to have to head up to Saskatoon to get number 3 for that junior hunt title. But she did a fantastic job. I think I did a little better job today than I did yesterday, but we're excited to see the results from the judges and then move forward.
Dog number 18, doing Dog Star, Satie. Handler and owner is Gregory Toogood.
So Satie and I geared up, got set, headed off to Saskatoon Retriever Club. We had never been there before. They told us to bring the trailer. You pay $15 to spend the night in the trailer out there. It's right on the ground. It's absolutely incredible. Here, Teal. We're at the site, and we're minutes away from getting Satie on the line for her last test. Hopefully, start of the line for all of us. I do my part, she does hers, and I will be on our way to her junior hunt title. So, first test today is the land.
number 14, doing dog star.
All right, so it's a pretty big day here for all the Trailrunners labs. Satie here, who's not a Trailrunners lab but trained by them, and it's a fantastic day here at the Saskatoon Retriever Club. Satie's got her junior hunt title. Gus has got his junior hunt title after today. We got another qualifying round for Travis and Easton. And Red here, how they do today? Good run today. Fran, thanks for everything. Just an awesome experience to be part of all these hunts. I brought my brother here today, and he didn't even know anything like that existed, as did I. It's just so much fun.
Lots of fun, and we're getting ready for hunting season, so we're gonna bring those birds on down.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Bushnell Presents Prairie Pursuit.
Bushnell presents Prairie Pursuit, brought to you by Bushnell Canada. Never miss. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. JB's Sausage Supply. Visit jbsausagesupply.com. North Pro Sports, performance archery and arms. Trailrunners K9 Training Center and Labrador Retriever dogs and puppies. Holt Lake Lodge Adventures.